What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury. Get this, Tyson Fury set to surpass Eddie Hearn's net worth after the Dillian Whyte fight. Tyson Fury is set to make around 25 million pounds when he puts his WBC heavyweight championship on the line against the British rival, Dillian the Body Snatcher Whyte. Tyson's latest payday will see him surpass Eddie Hearn when it comes to net worth. Fury 33, of course, will put his belt on the line when he faces Dillian Whyte. The Gypsy King will be fighting for the first time since he defeated Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. And after his promoters Bob Arum and Frank Warren won the purse bid, the showdown is set to prove far more lucrative for Fury than it will be for his rival. The Manchester man is set to make just short of 22 million just for getting in the ring, a figure likely to rise towards 25 with endorsements. Okay. On the contrary, the Body Snatcher will earn short of 6 million pounds. The disparity has angered Whyte, and he has declined to show up at the press conferences, as we know. Now, we have Eddie Hearn, though, that will see him move above promoter Eddie Hearn. So Hearn on the rich list, a prospect likely to irritate Hearn given the frequent public digs Fury has aimed towards him and Anthony Joshua of late. According to wealthypersons.com, the 42-year-old's net worth stands around 46 million pounds. Let me counterpunch. Tyson Fury is to surpass Eddie Hearn in net profits. Am I missing something here? I mean, it's weird to me that he would be comparing himself to a promoter. I'm trying to take my watch off. It's irritating. And instead of a fighter. So in net profits, yeah, I made more than Eddie Hearn, but then Eddie Hearn is a promoter versus Tyson Fury is a fighter. How about this? How about compare yourself to Dillian Whyte in net profits, or better yet, how about you compare yourself to Anthony Joshua? Right? Compare yourself to that guy. Or better yet, Deontay Wilder. You fought him 3 times. They made roughly around the same amount of money. You know, Tyson Fury made more because he had the 60% of that split, compared to the 40% for Deontay Wilder. But for the most part, those guys have been doing their thing. And wasn't it Tyson that's supposed to made like 100 million or 80 million pound deal with ESPN? So I don't know, man. It's crazy that I'm looking at this article and they're comparing Tyson Fury to Eddie Hearn. Like, those are 2 different people with 2 different job titles. So it's just crazy on how, hey, that's like saying, hey, all right, I'm a bricklayer, so I make $50 an hour, and I'm going to compare that to a guy that works at Walmart, or better yet, that's a manager at Subway. You know what I mean? Better yet, the manager of a Subway. Okay, that's 2 different job titles. So why is that significant? How about that bricklayer compare his net profits to another bricklayer? That's the thing that sticks out with me when you hear stuff like that. Okay, so what? You think Eddie Hearn is worried about a fighter that makes more money than him? There's a lot of fighters that made more money than Eddie Hearn, even though Eddie Hearn is one of the hardest working promoters in the game right now, one of the youngest, needless to say. And he's successful because I think he loves what he does, right? But then why would he care if a fighter makes more than him? Those fighters get in the ring. Those fighters take risk. Those fighters risk their life, their health, their everything to get that check, that fight purse. So why would Eddie Hearn, for not taking any punches at all, care about what Tyson Fury makes, or better yet, the amount of money he makes more than Eddie Hearn? If I could do that without taking a punch, I think that's the right type of job to have, right? But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about the wealthypersons.com website that states that Tyson Fury will surpass Eddie Hearn in net profits. Tell me what you think. Please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.